Jerry Ryan addresses what Captain 7 of Nine's unheard warp command is at the end of Star Trek. Picard Season 3 and the evil genius plan she heard about Seven's mystery tagline. 7 of 9 was promoted to captain of the USS Enterprise G at the end of Star Trek. Picard Season 3. However, when the moment came for Captain 7 to order the newest Enterprise to jump to warp speed, Picard Season 3 cut away, leaving behind a mystery that has kept fans wondering for over 2 years. Screen Rant's Grant Hermans caught up with Jerry Ryan about her role in Leverage, Redemption Season 3, and asked the Star Trek Voyager fan favorite about Captain 7's warp command in Star Trek. Picard Season 3. Ryan says there was a greater idea about Seven's warp order that would have kept the mystery going. Check out her quote below. With Captain 7 of 9 following in the footsteps of Captain Jean-Luc Picard Patrick Stewart, her warp command is an essential aspect of her new role as captain of the Enterprise. Picard's famous order, Engage, popularized the captain's warp command on Star Trek. The Next Generation. Star Trek captains are now judged by their warp commands. Captain Christopher Pike Anson Mount says, "Hit it," on Star Trek Strange New Worlds and Star Trek Lower Decks' new captain, Jack Ransom Jerry O'Connell orders, "Engage the core." Star Trek. Picard Season 3's ending set up Captain 7 of 9 leading the USS Enterprise G with a crew consisting of First Officer and 7's love interest Commander Raffi Musiker Michelle Hurd, helmsman Lieutenant Sidney Law Forge Ashley Sharp Chestnut, and Ensign Jack Crusher Ed Spaliers, whose role is special counselor to the captain. Having her own distinct warp command is a crucial component in establishing the USS Enterprise G as Captain 7's starship and continuing its legacy. Whatever Captain 7 of 9's warp command is, and it sounds like there were ideas in play that were not broadcast in Star Trek. Picard Season 3, it would have to be uniquely hers and fitting for the former Borg drone turned Starfleet heroine. 7 of 9's ascension to captain was one of the most exciting aspects of Picard Season 3's finale that set up a potential spin-off, which has been dubbed Star Trek Legacy. Star Trek. Picard's producers understand the importance of Captain 7 having a distinct warp command. Captain 7's unknown tagline is one of the mysteries, along with Q's John D. Lanky return to haunt Ensign Jack Crusher Ed Spaliers, that fans need answered in Star Trek Legacy. Although Paramount Plus has opted to pursue other Star Trek projects, hope springs eternal that Star Trek Legacy will happen one day, if not as a series, then as a Star Trek streaming movie under the auspices of showrunner Terry Matalas. But if Star Trek Picard's mastermind's evil plan comes into play, as Jerry Ryan described it, Captain 7 of 9's warp command may hilariously not be heard even if Star Trek Legacy happens.